What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel Super CBTV. It's your girl AP here. I have some super creepy and bizarre TikToks lined up for us this week. We got no time. Let's jump on in.
I was live. I don't know what happened to the live. It just shut off. And I don't know what happened, but this thing is still here. It's still here, people. It's still here. Look. You see what I'm talking about? Look. I was live. It's still there. It doesn't want to move. It cover up its head. Shoot. I'm not looking in the eyes of it. Hey. Hey. You see what time it is? It's 3:52 right now. That thing is still there. Let me get my stick. So I got my stick here. Because I don't want to go too close to this thing. Hell no. Nope. I ain't touching it. Cause it put the hoodie on. Oh shit. Hell no. What the freak? Move. Every next one goes to best I know I move. Like she's sick in her head. Me not touch her now. Hey, move.
I highly suggest do not poke it with a stick.
Found pictures of a missing kid, but as he kept exploring, he finds her. Urban explorer from Saudi Arabia was exploring an abandoned apartment complex when he finds this closed down room containing unsettling pictures of young girls. As the man continues exploring, he realizes he's not alone as he begins to hear noises nearby.
Hello? You ahead? Hello?
He follows these sounds to see who's there and makes a horrifying discovery. In the rooftop, just like the girl from the pictures, he sees a young girl with pitch black eyes looking at him from between the towels. But after taking a closer look, no one's there.
My soul left my body for a minute there.
A man named JD has been experiencing some paranormal activity inside his house somewhere in Chicago ever since the solar eclipse started. He says occasionally he'll hear sudden sounds around the house and sometimes finds objects to be moved when nobody is there. One day he starts hearing a strange knocking sound coming from the bathroom, and this is what he captures.
This just really been tripping me out. It's been doing this since the solar eclipse, I would say. And I don't really believe in ghosts. But this shit's really fucking with me. Look at this. It just stops. There ain't nothing going on. Look. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Bro, there's no fucking way. Wait, I'm gonna go back around. What the fuck? It's just really freaking me out, y'all. If you've ever seen anything like this before, please let me know.
He can't seem to get it to stop no matter what he does, and sometimes while he's just chilling on the sofa, it starts again. So he takes his viewer's advice and uses holy water to try and put it in the bathroom.
So I've been taking some of you guys' advice. I got my holy water right here. I'm gonna insert the holy water into my water gun. All right. And I got I'll just put it in the thing. I got the cross like you guys said, dude. I didn't really have any real wood, but see, the thing is, I don't even know if I'm actually hitting my op. Like, I feel like it's coming from over here. It don't do it when the door is closed. Like, it does not do it. I look stupid as fuck. Oh my God. I need to get out the house.
After spraying the bathroom with some holy water, things get even worse, and now the knocking has turned into aggressive banging.
Y'all see it though, right? Y'all see that though, right?
His viewers suggest that he put a camera inside the room to see what happens, and this is what it captures.
What the fuck? I don't get it.
The banging sound continues even though there's nothing there. JD says he's fed up with the noises and isn't sure what to do about it, nor does he have any idea what's causing it.
They just needed some toilet paper.
July 3rd, 2018, 31-year-old Aaron Gibbons and his 3 elementary school-age kids pulled their small boat up onto shore at Century Island, which is in Nunavut in northern Canada. They were there to look for and collect bird eggs to eat. The Inuit people that live in this region of northern Canada don't really have any livestock or agriculture to speak of, and so they rely heavily on a hunter-gatherer lifestyle. Well, when they pulled their boat up onto shore, the 4 of them kind of spread out looking for these different birds' nests, until at some point one of Aaron's daughters heard the sound of her father screaming for her and her siblings to run back to the boat. Now, when she looked over at her dad, he was sprinting mostly in her direction as fast as he could. And again, he's screaming at his kids to get back on the boat. And when she looked to see what he was looking at, she saw a huge polar bear coming straight for her. Apparently, Aaron had looked up just in time to see this massive male polar bear stalking his daughter. Now, he had a hunting rifle, but he had left it on the boat. And apparently, he did not have time to get back to the boat and to his rifle before this bear would have got to his daughter. And so he did the only thing that he could do to protect his children, which was to literally charge this bear. So he goes sprinting at this bear to put himself in between the bear and his kids, and the whole time he's screaming at his kids to get back on the boat, and he's picking up rocks to throw at the bear. Eventually he gets close enough to where he hits the bear with some of these rocks, and then the bear turns its attentions towards Aaron, just like what Aaron planned. Well, the kids made their way back to the boat, at which point Aaron, he turns around and he tries to run away from the bear back to the boat to presumably get his hands on that rifle, or maybe just get in the boat and escape to safety. But the bear was hot on his heels and ran him down almost immediately. It jumped on his back, pinning him to the ground, and it began to bite the back of his head and his shoulders. And Aaron, of course, was screaming at this point, and then his kids watch in horror as the bear uses one of its giant paws and flips flips Aaron over onto his back, and then it grabs Aaron by the throat in its jaws and rips him violently across the ground. And when it does that, Aaron stops screaming and stops moving. One of Aaron's oldest daughters is able to use the radio on the boat to call for help, but help doesn't show up for quite a while. And during that time, Aaron's 3 children are forced to watch from the boat as this polar bear consumes Aaron's body. Eventually, another person that just happened to be on the island, another adult, had a rifle. He heard this screaming that was going on, either from Aaron or the kids, and he showed up and he shot the polar bear to death while it was in the process of eating Aaron. But that took quite a while before that happened. By the time that had happened, the polar bear had consumed about half of Aaron's body, again, right in front of Aaron's kids. When authorities showed up, Aaron was, of course, deceased. They took the bear, they did a necropsy on it. The bear was about 9 feet long. It was a little emaciated, but emaciated or not, polar bears are one of the few animal species on Earth that actively hunt humans. They see us as prey. Aaron was posthumously awarded the Canadian Star of Courage for sacrificing himself for his kids.
Rest in peace, Aaron. You were the most badass dad ever.
Welcome to Cognify, a facility designed to treat criminals like patients. Instead of spending years in an actual prison cell, prisoners could finish their sentence here in just a few minutes. Cognify could someday create and implant artificial memories directly into the prisoner's brain.
Have we seen this in a movie already? That's a building outside the Vatican where they expel demons.
Have you ever been home alone and started to hear random voices that shouldn't be there, or furniture moving around, or footsteps? Well, this girl did. She was on live. Her name is Val. She was doing a live, recording herself, putting makeup on, completely home alone, but she started to hear voices. It almost sounded like muffled, like people trying to talk to her. She started to hear footsteps, furniture being moved in the next room. She's of course freaking out, but not wanting to completely overreact, but it just continued. Like the activity just got worse and worse. It was almost like the more like scared she was, the more it was feeding off of it, and the more aggressive it was becoming. This definitely sounds like poltergeist activity. The fact that it's moving furniture around and it's being so aggressive. At one point, she even mentioned that she could smell like a rotten smell, which is a sure tell sign that you have a D word. It is a D word. It's definitely not something that should be taken lightly, and it's there to just consume. It's just absorbing all of her energy. And her being afraid obviously just entices it even more, and the fact that she's home alone, this is not something that's gonna go away on its own. The house definitely needs way more than a cleansing. Like it needs a professional, depending on the religion, maybe a priest to like perform like an exorcist to get this thing completely out of the house. Poltergeists are things that should not be taken lightly. They will consume your life. Like they will consume everything around you and wreak havoc.
For me, it's always more believable when it's live.
Video that was surfacing throughout the internet and shit, and it was about a jinn who had interrupted a conversation on live TV.
Oh, okay.
So, live show where people call in and basically just ask questions and stuff. But this specific show is a Muslim show.
So it's not related to no spiritual stuff or no like scary stuff.
It's mainly focused on Islam, Muslim beliefs and stuff. And people call in to speak to the sheikh.
Okay.
I don't really know how to pronounce it. And his name is Abu Muhammad. A woman calls. At first, it's a regular like conversation and shit. But then stuff starts getting weird.
Allah's name on the left leg. Also
on edge right now.
Let's keep watching.
I'm sorry, I can't speak now.
بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا. Give her the power to continue her speech, Ya Allah.
The visa, one for under my pillow,
Oh
one
my
to carry
gosh,
with
bro.
me.
Who created you and why? Huh?
She ended up saying
Baal? B-A-A-L? The fucking demon?
what they're saying that was a jinn, which it's not a demon, it's not an angel or anything like that. It's just another spirit that could choose whether it wants to be evil or whether it wants to do good.
The voice said, "I'm sorry, I can't speak normal." That gave me goosebumps.
I'm Sess, and this is me before Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum. Okay, this is Sess, and this is me after Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum.
I'm Daisy, and this is me before Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum. I'm Daisy, and this is me after Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum.
I'm Vivi, this is me before Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum.
Okay, so I'm just gonna record this as proof. I don't know when I'm gonna post this just because I'm so like overwhelmed right now. So, after the museum, yesterday was Tuesday, so it was 2 days after. And I was heading out. Oh no, I was coming home. And I thought I saw my front neighbor outside, like waving. I saw like a white figure, and I just saw like a wave. And I kind of glanced because my eyes were a little blurry too. But I thought I saw someone standing there. So when I got out the car, there was nobody there across the street waving at me anymore. And I was just like, okay, whatever. So I'm walking up to my house, and I just hear, "Hi." And I just like booked it because I got this very scary feeling. So I headed out again because I was gonna go to the gym, and I was talking to a friend, and he was like, that doesn't sound good, because I was very scared. Like I kept thinking I saw like figures, you know. And I was just like, man, like I just have to get where I'm going and just relax. And I was going to the gym, so I knew I was going to kind of like release all this weird tension I was feeling and anxiety I was feeling. So I went to the gym. He was telling me to like pull over and just relax, you know, but I was just like, no, I just have to get here. And he was giving me great advice, but I was just not listening. Like I just wanted to get to where I was going. So I ended up having like a conversation that night, that I thought it was okay, like I was fine, but as soon as I like drove away, I just had this huge like overwhelming feeling of sadness, like extreme. So I ended up like going to sleep like easily, like I forced myself to bed, but I kept waking up in the middle of the night. And I woke up and I was just like, oh my gosh, like why do I feel like this? Like I just kept crying and crying and crying. And I showered again, and I was like, I just need to relax. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I just need to relax. And again, crying and crying and crying. It is 12:57 right now, and I haven't gotten out of bed. I've just been crying, and anything makes me cry. I think about one little thing and I'm just sobbing. So I saged myself, and as I'm saging myself, like I'm telling whatever is like on me to like not leech off of me for their sadness or like make me feel worse, you know. And my energy levels are just so low, and I just feel like shit. Like I don't know what the hell all this was, but I don't know. It's so weird. And I have the sage right here. I have the sage. I have it lit just so I can just be around it and just whatever's on me just to like get off.
In the after, you can see the life drained out of them.
Those two chairs right there have been there since yesterday. At 5 o'clock in the morning, I watched the lady and her kid set those chairs up. And then I was sitting up here on the balcony at the hotel at 5 o'clock in the morning, June 24th, Pensacola Beach. Lady and her kid carries them chairs out as I come out on the balcony about 5:30 in the morning, right? I watch her set the chairs up, see her go in the ocean with her kid. They're playing in the ocean for a couple minutes. She takes a picture, sits in the chairs. Mind you where them chairs are, look, the blue and green chairs out there by themselves. She sits in the chair and I remember thinking to myself, damn, she let that kid go out there far by herself. So I go take a shower at 5:30 in the morning, June 24th, June 24th, I take a shower at 5:30. Go walking down to the little ski bridge right there over the sand dunes. Get down there, 5:30, walk across the bridge, the chairs are empty. The chairs sit there all day. It felt like someone punched me in my... So I come back up here to the hotel room with the family and the kids, and my old lady wakes up and I tell her, I'm like, you know, I seen this lady with her kid out there in the ocean and it just gave me a weird feeling. And then when I got down there, it felt like, you know, how you get that eerie feeling that someone punched you in your fucking stomach. Yeah, that's how I felt down there, and it just, I don't know, something didn't add up. But anyway, I told the hotel staff last night at like 10 o'clock, I walked out there and made sure, and they were still there, unattended. And I told her, and I was like, look, the lady was down here, she had a bright pink bucket hat on, she had her kid with her, I couldn't really make out if it was a boy or a girl. The kid had long hair, she had long hair and a pink bucket hat on. And the lady's like, man, I know we got a guest like that you're talking about. She's real vibrant, and it's her and her kid, and now that you say that, I ain't seen her. And she's like, all I can do is call the lifeguard. But she didn't really take it too seriously. Like, she didn't ask me my name or what room I was in, or I don't know, it's just kind of weird.
He definitely farted towards the middle of that video, and we don't have any further updates yet.
Yeah. What guy? He's recording people? Oh no. Oh, why are you recording me while I was sleeping?
I ain't record you sleeping.
Yeah, I had like 3 people just told me that you were taking pictures of me while I was sleeping.
Just their feet.
No, what are you doing?
I ain't record you while you
And then this girl, like, what's your problem? That's so fucked up. What if I did that to you, or you were laying down taking pictures of your feet, taking pictures of your back, taking pictures of your face? Like, what are you doing?
It's okay if you did.
No, give me your phone to delete the pictures. I'm so serious. I don't play. Imagine you had girls and someone has pictures of your kids on the internet. Are you crazy?
No, I'm not putting this on the internet.
No, I don't care. I don't care what you're doing with it. Give me your phone.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to yours.
Yeah.
Saying just your feet is crazy.
Oh my god, man, this is what I got to look forward to.
It's okay. We're gonna find someone. Oh, she's pregnant in that picture. Oh.
She's pregnant in that picture is priceless. And with that, we are out, you guys. Don't forget to give me a like and a sub on your way out. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future episodes. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye.
Subscribe to my channel.